Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my pace. My pace is my common sense. I try to keep it down and nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important and not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. People who like marijuana, people like alcoholism, people who like a lot of escapism. Okay, what the hell? Did I just twist it? And what? Come on, there you go. So, since you already know, I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. You're going down the rabbit hole, but I'm not going up your asshole, and you're not going up my asshole. Okay? There's a method to my goddamn madness. I don't want people copying off my style and shit, even though some people took a little bit of my ideas and became popular and paid for their subscribers. Let's do a response video, guys. As we can see here, another video, because I know some of you guys really like me doing response videos, so I'm doing them. And as I said before, I don't look for subscribers. If you want to subscribe, you can, but you're not going to see the tally there. It's not going to be a little tally and going to keep a track of that. No, I don't do that. Okay, because that's biased. You know, okay, this person got 1 million. I'm a subscribe because he got 1 million. I don't like that because there's a lot of people like that. So if you want to subscribe, you subscribe. You know how to get into my Patreon. If you want to see my Pornhub, you ask me. If you want to see my OnlyFans, ask me. I'm the realest motherfucker on the internet because I got videos. I don't do this gabbing. It's too much. I do less than 10 minutes. Let's begin with this video. It's 2 minutes and 47 seconds. It says teen testifies against police officer accused of punching him. Now, I talk common sense now here, and I know a little bit about the law, all right, because I went through the law a couple of times. So when people don't got experiences, you shouldn't listen to them. If they're millennial, you shouldn't listen to them. If they're emotional, you shouldn't listen to them. Let's begin the videotape. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. Let's begin.
What a dramatic day in court in New Jersey. A teenager facing the cop, he says, beat him after a traffic stop. And good evening, everyone, at 6 o'clock. I'm Bill Ritter.
And I'm Liz Cho. The officer from Carteret on trial for charges that include assault. Prosecutors say he beat a teenager after a crash.
The confrontation caught on dash cam.
Wait a minute. Wait, see, me, it's like a crash. To me, I'm automatically going to say he's guilty. Okay? So we're going to see how it turns. We might want to change our scenario here. If he had to run, maybe he was scared of the cops. Maybe he was actually a criminal trying to get away, okay? But if you crash, okay, and then let's see what they have to say next before I make a judgment here. I don't like making assumptions though, but we're gonna see.
Cameras and the violence landed the teenager in the hospital.
New Jersey reporter Tony Yates is live at the courthouse in New Brunswick with our lead story tonight. Tony.
Yes, and in court today,
now, because of the velocity, the speed of his punches, he's in the wrong. Right? You're not going to knock him out with one punch. So why keep hitting him when you have a stunner? What happened to the gun? What happened to taking the gun and then stunning the person? If a stunner don't work, what do you do next? You have to call for backup. Don't put your life in danger, blue cops. Blue lives matter, yes, but don't put yourself in danger to the point that person's bigger than you, okay? You know, if I was a cop, I wouldn't even approach a bigger person unless I have backup. All right? See? And these cops, there are racist cops, okay? I'm not going to say, oh, there's no racist cops. That'd be a dumb motherfucker to say some shit like that. Okay? But you can't, when you start punching, that's a form of anger. You're not supposed to even do that. It should be easy as possible. You don't have to hit nobody. New technologies must come out so we can neutralize the enemy, regardless of how big they are, without punching and a baton. All that is unnecessary. With this new technologies is out. All right, let's continue.
Saw pictures of what Monte Stewart looked like after those barrages of punches. But the defense attorney in court today tried to cast doubt on how that teenager received those injuries. May 31st, 2017.
How he received it is like this. No matter what happens, no cop should be constantly attacking anybody. Just look at the strikes. Okay, that's all you need to see. One punch is not going to knock a person out. You know a dog is not going to help the situation. Only going to give him cigars and shit. Now you putting the dog's life in danger and shit, because that guy who's running from, you could kill the fucking dog. There's guys out, the criminals don't fuck with dogs. There's criminals who can punch the shit out of a fucking, see me, I have iron knuckles, iron feet. The fucking dog, fuck a dog's teeth up really bad. You don't want to sacrifice your dog? Are you fucking cops out of your fucking minds? Alright. I'm not gonna get emotional about animals. Don't put them on the front line just because they can run faster. Alright, let's continue.
Thousands of people have seen this police dash cam video that clearly shows Monte Stewart, 16 years old at the time, being punched while he's on the ground. Carteret police officer Joseph Ryman has been identified as the officer throwing those blows that the teen and his family say left him bruised, bloody, in severe pain, and in the hospital. His father talked about seeing the video of his son beaten by a cop.
All right, what part of the video did you see?
The part when he came out the car, and all you can see is his head and the other officer, and all you see is the officers hitting him on my leg. My son's legs go up and hit the car door shuts, and all you can hear, stop resisting, looking at the camera, stop resisting, just steady punching my son.
The officer's attorney suggesting in court that the injuries may not have come from these punches, but that Stewart had also said another officer kicked him.
So how can you tell this jury that you were bleeding as a result of anything my client did and not the second cop who kicked you?
Okay, see, now and this is where things twist, because it's like the camera only shows but so much, but still the cop is still wrong for doing the blows. It doesn't matter if he got hit or not. The blows is what you focus on. I'm a Johnny fucking Cochran. I love the man. But listen carefully. You cannot just strike somebody hoping that to knock him out or to retain him. That's not going to work. You're going to need multiple blows. You only one person against one big guy. He don't even look like that. He don't look that big. All right, let's continue.
First of all, I was getting beat up for like a minute and a half. So I was already bleeding before he came and kicked me.
When did you determine that?
Kicked him in the mouth when he wasn't.
I was on the floor the whole time getting beat up, sir.
Stewart admits he took his father's car that night without permission.
And the reason why he hit him, I'm going to tell you, psychological, because the partial part of it is racism, and also because he was jealous, you know. He's just an attractive guy. He's probably a criminal. He was. And he shouldn't have been in that situation, okay? But still, all the charges should be dropped, and he should be compensated. That's how I see this case.
He got scared when he spotted a patrol car as he was trying to get back home. The defense argued.
He said he got scared. Now, that's a good reason. That's a good reason to run, and that's the why, you know, we got to teach your kids not to be afraid, okay? And have cameras everywhere, down and then. You may cost you a little bit of money. Me, when I get pulled over by white cops, they let me go. I have never had a fucking cop. I had one time when a cop pulled a gun on me when I was playing in the bushes with some girl on private property, which I didn't really know, and he pulled the gun on me. I'm like, what is he pulling a gun on me? Okay, well, I'm smiling with my hands up. And he said to me straight up, okay, what you laughing at, nigger? He said that to me. It was just me and him and her. And I thought that was kind of rude. And I said, well, as you can see, I'm not afraid to die. And I'm just wrestling in the ground with my girlfriend. Okay? And he pointed the light at her and shit. And then the black cop came behind him and said, calm down. Okay, so that's the only time when a racist cop ever said some shit to me. Nigger out of his mouth. So I know that when I say I know, that means I'm making a hypothetical guess that somewhere out there are racist cops, and they come into being a cop because they don't like blacks. So I said it. I'm just trying to tell you, it exists. Okay, all right, okay.
The officer was only trying to handcuff the teen. The teen says he could only protect his face from this coming from Officer Ryman.
You see him with his hands on your hand?
Yes.
You see him trying to pull your hand back?
Every time he starts punching me, he grabs me. I'm covering my face.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him beat me up. I'm supposed to let him punch me in my face.
The case is there.
Officer Ryman was suspended with pay. I may also add that also following this case in the courtroom are two other men who say they have filed lawsuits against the same police department.
Oh, no. See, that means something's wrong with the dirt. Okay, there are cops that do some wicked shit, and they're racist. And also a combination of jealousy, too. So I've talked to enough crackers to know it's a form of jealousy, too, in combination with the color of the skin. Okay, so other than that, we got the case out of the way, right, guys? I think I made the right decision. They should be charged. The cops should be charged. And charges for him should be dropped, okay? Because that's compensation right there, okay? Other than that, okay, I don't believe no one should be getting their ass whipped by no cop. Because we got technology, this technology out there that can neutralize your ass. Trust me. But they're not going to put that shit out there, not just yet. Cameras, we need cameras. Because I remember I predicted when the cameras was going to come out. Okay, because of the Rodney King incident. Okay, and I said, okay, we're gonna stop this motherfucking 13% of numbers going down because the cops are trying to set shit up. That's what I do from New York, all the way from Brooklyn, all the way to the Rodney King incident. Okay, and now we got Detroit. The cameras is a must. Okay, and as a matter of fact, I feel we can fix all these problems if we replace wherever there's more blacks at with black cops. Okay, because I always wanted to be a cop. And I'm not racist against Negroes, okay? I just don't want to see people just fucking over here soliciting. You got those signs that says no soliciting, and you're soliciting, so it's time to move, okay? And those sometimes go in the back area or the alleyways. I don't like gangsters, all right? Because I'm original. They call me an OG because I'm original gnosis. I'm not a gangster, okay? But to each his own. But other than that, I hope you like this video. And I gotta go feed my daughter now. She's, you want some food? You want some food? She's hungry now. Say hello to the people. Say hello, 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 hello. Other than that, okay, I'll be out of here, guys. And I hope you learned something from this video. When the cops come, just keep your hands up and turn around. Don't resist, okay? Because if you resist, you partially need your ass to be whipped. But you really don't need to be getting abused, okay? Like, all them punches is not... I don't even want to see that shit. Peace.